This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 473, How to Invest Like a Couch Potato, by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. And I am Dan, your host. I'm here with you each weekday, reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And we always like to hear from you, the listener. If you have any topic requests, please share those with us at oldpodcast.com. We want to know what you'd like to hear from us here on Optimal Finance Daily. And happy Wednesday to all of you. Thanks so much, as always, for listening in. And if you didn't know, we actually have 4 other podcasts in our little podcast family, very much like this one, where we read blogs to you: Optimal Living Daily, Optimal Health Daily, Optimal Business Daily, and Optimal Living Daily Relationships. You can subscribe to all of them to get a lot more content, a lot more blog posts read to you for free. But for now, let's get right to our business as we optimize your life. How to Invest Like a Couch Potato, by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. I want to tell you the story of 2 people, Andrew and Mary. Both are 21, fresh out of college, and have the same jobs in the same industry. When it comes to investing, though, Mary decides to start putting money into a diversified portfolio of mutual funds. It's not a lot at first, but over time she puts more money into her funds as she earns more. Andrew, on the other hand, buys a few individual stocks after watching The Wolf of Wall Street, but sells them as soon as prices dip a little. Occasionally, he puts away an arbitrary amount of money in a savings account and doesn't seriously start investing until he's in his 50s. Fast forward 40-ish years. The two are now closing in on retirement age. However, their financial situation couldn't look more different. Mary is well off. She has a sizable nest egg due to her decision to invest when she was 21, and doesn't have to worry about money when she decides to retire soon. Andrew didn't start investing until long after Mary started. As a result, he has to consider foregoing retirement while he saves up enough money. This makes him a crotchety old man, and he spends his days shouting at children and small animals who venture onto his lawn. Okay, that's a little dramatic, but there's something to learn here. On paper, Andrew and Mary seem to be on the same path. Same age, same education level, same job. So what was the difference between them that set them on completely separate financial situations? Simple. Mary was a couch potato. What's couch potato investing? I love index funds. I love them so much, I'm going to name my firstborn son Index Fund Sethi, and his mother will hate me. And one of the best ways I've found to leverage index funds is by building a lazy portfolio. I've talked about them before, but to recap, a lazy portfolio is a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds that allows you to be hands-off with your investing. That means no active trading, no checking your stocks every day, and no paying some hedge fund manager who won't beat the market anyway to handle your money. Couch potato investing simply refers to investing in a lazy portfolio, more specifically, a specific lazy portfolio recipe. These recipes are formulas for different combinations of funds and bonds that investors can base their portfolios on. For example, last week we talked about a lazy portfolio recipe from Taylor Larimore. His portfolio suggests you split up your asset allocation so it's 42% U.S. stocks, 18% international stocks, and 40% bonds. However, the couch potato portfolio is actually simpler. Here's why. Scott Burns' couch potato investing strategy. Personal finance writer and co-founder of AssetBuilder.com, Scott Burns, developed the couch potato investing strategy in 1991 as an alternative for his readers who were paying money managers to handle their investments. The recipe is incredibly simple. 50% in a total stock market fund like the S&P 500, 50% in total bond market fund, a fund made of many different bonds. And voila, you have your couch potato investing portfolio. Burns also suggests these 2 funds that correlate with those asset classes: Vanguard Index 500 Fund, VFINX, and the Vanguard Total Bond Market Index Fund, VBMFX. Of course, you don't have to stick to those fund recommendations. Most brokers, such as Schwab and T. Rowe Price, offer comparable funds, such as Schwab's S&P 500 Index Fund, SWPPX, and T. Rowe Price's Equity Index 500 Fund, PREIX. Burns also suggests you utilize strategic asset allocation and rebalance your portfolio each year so that you always have an even split of bonds and stocks. This doesn't look diversified at all, you may be saying. There are only 2 funds in this portfolio. This is the beauty of index funds like the S&P 500. They are diversified because they invest in 500 different companies. This means they're much less volatile. Sure, you're going to see returns come in slowly, But if you keep your cash in the market over time, history shows that you're very likely to make money. How likely? Over 40 years, the couch potato investing portfolio earned an average of 9.78% annually, a number the vast majority of money managers failed to beat. I want my own couch potato portfolio. How do I start? Luckily, there are a ton of reputable brokers out there who can help you start investing. Unluckily, there are a ton of shady brokers who are only out there to take your money. Luckily, I have a list of awesome, trusted brokers you can reach out to today to get your own couch potato portfolio. Here are my suggestions. Vanguard, this is the one I use. T. Rowe Price, TIAA, and Charles Schwab. Signing up is ludicrously easy too. Step 1, go to the website for the brokerage of your choice. Step 2, click on the Open an Account button. Each of the websites I mentioned has one. Step 3, start an application for an individual brokerage account. Step 4, enter information about yourself: name, address, birth date, employer info, social security. Step 5, set up an initial deposit by entering in your bank information. Some brokers require you to make a minimum deposit, so use a separate bank account in order to deposit money into the brokerage account. Step 6, wait. The initial transfer will take anywhere from 3 to 7 days to complete. After that, you'll get a notification via email or phone telling you you're ready to invest. Step 7, log into your brokerage account and start investing 50% in total stock market fund and 50% in total bond market fund. If you want to follow Scott Burns' recommendations, purchase these funds, VFINX and VBMFX. Note, the wording and order of the steps will vary from broker to broker, but the steps are essentially the same. You're also going to want to make sure you have your social security number, employer address, and bank info like account number and routing number available when you sign up, as they'll come in handy during the application process. The application process can be as quick as 15 minutes. In the same time it would take to watch this handsome weirdo give a talk on how much to charge your customers, you could set up a new brokerage account and start investing in your future. If you have any questions about funds or trading, simply call up the companies. They'll connect you with a fiduciary who works for the bank in order to give you the best advice and guidance they can. You just listened to the post titled How to Invest Like a Couch Potato by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. And again, if you're interested in hearing more blogs being narrated to you for free, check out our 4 other shows. They are Optimal Living Daily, Optimal Health Daily, Optimal Business Daily, and Optimal Living Daily Relationships. You can search for the word optimal in the podcast app of your choice, and all 5 of our shows should pop right up for you. And that's going to do it for today. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you in tomorrow's show where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.